Hey viewers, and welcome back to an awesome video by Redstonator here. In this video we're going to be building a storage system. The inspiration is from Mambo in one of his Hermitcraft seasons, but we're going to start off by just doing this. We're going to start off by gathering some resources. This isn't for a storage system, this is for some other things, but yeah. I needed to make some villages for later because I thought my storage building was slow. I then realised this is the fastest I'm going to do it, so then I just kept, so I bred those, I tried to breed them together. I did more digging. I then decided to just dig a 2x1 tunnel and then extend that on certain sides. I thought you could only plant bamboo on dirt, so that's why I did that, and then I realised I was really happy. I then just placed torches for a while. My plan was to make a loop and have all the items like in this loop thing. I do need to make my storage system bigger, I think, probably, as I was thinking at the time. So I was tracking some coordinates down, heading to them, and then I was quite happy because I had a loop around my base. I slept, bred some villages together. I actually harvested my bamboo. I cut a bunch of bamboo, really. I was quite shocked on how much. You stay tuned to find out how much bamboo I have at the end of the episode. It is shocking. I was then literally just digging a tunnel. This didn't need to look good, but it needed to be functional. I'll make a cut to where it's done. Over here, once I did a bit of editing the tunnel. As you can see here, I'm making it look a lot like a cave, because this area will be a cave theme, and then it will transition themes. So I went out gathering a bunch of resources for future, because I thought I need all this. I didn't end up using all of them. I used majority of them though, so it was worth my time. And then I went back to my base with all my new fancy things, crafted some mossy cobblestone. I placed a lot of that down to try add some oldish effects. I just wanted some effects, really, that's what I was going for. So I just kept placing, really. I placed a few slabs, and I was doing quite well. I then moved on to a savannah, dirtish themed place. Do not mistake this with the tree play area, but yeah. After I'd done this, I decided to gather up some more resources, because I would be making a sand area, which I thought would be quite cool. I added a bit of granite to add some effect as different types of stone. I then made a sand area, marked out where I was going to be, placed a bunch of sand. I ran out of sand, so I started using a bit of different blocks. But yeah, it ended up pretty well, I thought. For this area, I wanted to add a few dead bushes. I think I added a bit too many. And then I wanted to find a perfect place to add some cacti. I didn't want it so that I would walk into it bunch. I did want it so that I could go through, I would see the cacti, it'd be functional. I thought having 3 was too many in the end, so I think I destroyed one after I slept. I gathered up all the resources I would need for the next area. Well, I needed to gather a bunch, but the next area I thought would probably be quite good. Yeah, as you can see, I destroyed one there. I then built a nethery face area idea thing, because I thought the nether needs its own area. The nether was looking pretty good. I then built a bunch of soul sand and soul soil. I added a bit of terracotta to try add some effects. Magma cream was definitely needed. Magma blocks were definitely needed, so I added that in. I thought my perfect light source would be some glowstone, because that's actually naturally generated in the nether. I tried to take down the warp fungi, but it wouldn't work, so I gave up. I then decided to gather some wood, and when I say that, I needed to mine some. I was going to go for a woodland theme thing a bit in a minute, so I needed about 30 wood, and the thing is, the rest of the wood can just go into chests, so there was no me getting too much wood or anything. However much I got would be perfect, essentially. This is the main part of my video, just gathering and building, and well, yeah. As you can see, I was just gathering every possible thing I could. I then went down into the place, and I wanted to place a sapling there. I do not know why. It was the only dirt I had. I then placed a bunch of oak wood planks to blend the place in. I placed a bit of wood. I made a small makeshift tree, actually. It was quite cool, I think. I got more dirt, placed another sapling. Then I decided to go into a raid farmish theme. This costed about, I think it was quite a few emeralds actually to make, because I placed a bunch of pillager banners, and then I went back up and I decided, wouldn't it be cool if I had some emerald blocks I could place? I crafted 5 emerald blocks. I just dotted them around because it's a raid farm, so I decided it has emeralds in, so this is where I'm going to store everything. I then wanted to go for a water themed place. I looked around. When I mined it without Sick Touch, it gave you dead stuff. All you could gather was seagrass and the sea pickles, really. But yeah, I then headed out I grabbed some sand and some sugar cane to make that work, because that was quite a cool idea. I then headed down. This was a pretty cool thing. I dug out some area for some water, filled it up to the brim with water actually. I didn't want any flowing water. I don't think flowing water looks as good. I added some seagrass, some sea pickles. I added 3 sea pickles each. I was deciding about that. I then added some sugar cane, 2 bits actually, and that was all the section I was going to do. The last section would be an endish section once I'd extended the place. But like, yeah, I was making the cobblestone one quite big with chests. Was that I would have a lot of stuff to do with cobblestone. I was always making sure to leave a block above the chest. I did the raid farm, but then I decided to destroy it and actually do the water and stuff. And yeah, and then this I think was mostly what I'd done this episode. I killed a few golems. I was just gathering stuff, and well, yeah. As you can see here, I was trying to build like a waterway thing, but as you can see, I did a bit. It was very messed up, so I pumped a lot of my items into this chest here, and yeah. This wasn't the best idea now thinking about it in the future, because I tried it, and yeah, you know. But then I decided, like, the system wasn't good because I didn't have all the resources. So then I decided to head to Nether, which you'll see me do now. I then needed to head to the Nether because I was running out of quartz, and that's what I needed. So I started off by heading down into the netherite mines. I don't know why. I think I was just gathering up the courage and getting mentally prepared to do this. Because what I'd be doing is I'd be essentially running past the hoglins and hopefully succeeding. So yeah, I'm on day like 60 if anything happens. But I went, so I got out of the portal, or the area. I literally ran, did a bit more blocking, up, I jumped on top of that. I placed 1 block there, 1 block there, 1 block there, tried to jump up. I realised it was hitting my head, so I thought like, oh, what's the point? And then I saw my wooden things and decided to follow them to where I would build my thing. I then, like, that was quite unlucky. Did you see the 2 piglins just spawn, just appear out of nowhere? They just spawned, so I was extra careful. I didn't want to be knocked into lava. This is in 1.5 times speed, just so you viewers know. But yeah, I then thought it'd be quite a good idea to, like, I don't know what I was doing at this point. I didn't know. Half of me was like, oh, we should find another fortress, and the other half was like, why did we come here again? And I was like thinking, oh, we came in to find another fortress. No, we came in to get quartz. I just completely forgot about that. So yeah, I'm gonna record. You're gonna see the whole Nether experience. The reason being, yeah, like then I realised quartz. I saw a bunch of quartz, so then I realised, oh, that's what I came here for. This is quite a cool thing. Look, so I go here. That pigman gets annoyed at me. I look down. That one's annoyed at me. That one's half annoyed at me. I then knock one off. I kill one, knock the other one off to lava. So pretty successful if you ask me. I think this very nearly ended up having like 9-10 quartz or something like that. It was a lot of quartz. So I was quite satisfied. It actually did 12 quartz. Happy me. I then enderpearled through that. This was really dangerous. I do not know why I did this. I chucked an enderpearl. I don't think it had registered, or it had registered and I teleported back. I then hit the roof and threw another pole. I was on 3 poles now, so I accidentally threw a pole, as you can see there. The hoglin was trying to get me. I thought I was safe, and then the piglins started to attack me really, so I then got back on the platform, got over there, and built 2 up, so only mobs from the lava side could attack me, and if they did I would just pop a totem. I then got my ender pearl ready. This was going to be really hard. I needed to throw the pole really precisely, so I found that, I threw it, and then I threw it again. The reason being, if I'd fallen into lava, I wanted a few more seconds to be able to react, essentially. So that was just a safety pearl, the second one. It did a bit of damage to me, but I didn't really care at that point. At that point, I was just willing to head out of the nether. I was thinking about hitting this guy for some reason. I don't know what goes on in my head. But yeah, that would have made all the other ones angry, wouldn't it? I decided against it. I then headed out of the nether, as you can see is what I'm doing here, and I had everything I needed, so yeah. I should probably I should probably make a cut soon, or you're just going to be here for hours, but you know, this was so weird. I forgot my bed, so I was going to head back to the village. Look at this. I think it's called like a zombie raid or something. There's a 5% of chance of it happening every night or something like that. Something really weird like that. Look at this. As you can see, my house, the bamboo's growing wildly. I've got a bunch of bamboo. That actually rhymes. Bunch of bamboo, bunch of bamboo, bunch of bamboo. And then as I was coming close up to the village, like, look at this, viewers, look at this. I'm just coming, a zombie spawns, and like 50 zombies just spawn after that. I'm like petrified, like I can't take them all on. Probably could have if I needed to, but I didn't want to. So then I just went to my bed and blocked up the door, because then the zombies wouldn't sink to me and I'd be able to sleep. After I'd slept the night, I don't know why I just paused the game there. That was a bit of a lag. The zombies were kind of trying to kill my villagers. I think they ended up killing 1 or 2 in the end, something like that. I'll have to look back at the footage really, but it was a bit annoying. It wasn't too bad. So then all of the zombies died off of fire really. I just had to take on this one. I was careful not to hit the golem. I didn't want the golem to rage on me while the zombies were there. That would have been annoying. But yeah. And then this bit is literally just, I'm going to cut it out. It's a long bit. It's me trying to build this one redstone contraption. You know, I wanted that so all the items came through, and literally dispenser failed. If you can see in the chat, it was literally just keep dispensing. It took so long. It was annoying, so I just decided to craft up a redstone contraption. Took a long time. I would say about 45 minutes had passed for me, and I was on like the edge of losing things. So, and finally, I was given this a small test. It works. Essentially, what I was doing was, whenever there was item in the what do you call it, dispenser, then I would detect that and I'd push that sticky piston, the first one. And that would start the thing. And then whenever the items on the top hopper ran out, I would then push the other piston, and then maybe for a split second, and then yeah, I then decided to replace my water bucket. I think I ended up losing about maybe a few stacks of items from this. It was a touch annoying, but it was worth it. I then decided, at first I was thinking, oh, I should probably just take it to all my items, but then I decided, yeah, I had done it all wrong if I had done that. So I decided to just take my 3 chests and take the items somewhere else. So yeah. I then decided I needed to fill everything in with sand, because I actually take pride in my hardcore world looking good, not mentioning any names. Some YouTubers don't really care, and that did help me fix the farm a touch. But I placed a bunch of bricks to get my farm to look essentially good, because I did want it to look good. I care about my world deeply. If I died in it, I'd be annoyed. So I made it look good. You could practically see nothing. And well, yeah, all the items. As you can see, everything. I was just going back checking if everything was normal, I think. But then I saw this and I was like, it's amazing. And then as I came back through here, I saw that there was still some things, so I decided to make this normal. Because there was errors with it, as you know. I've done a bunch of building. It was never going to look amazing still, not as good as at start, but it would at least cover up a lot of the mistakes I had made. Later I would be making this automatic, but I would have to find if I made an automatic one, viewers, what I'd probably do is I'd probably destroy all this, and make a bit of just a long tunnel and have all the storage items on the left and have all the biomes on the right, something like that. And yeah, I was still quite happy I had this working, but yeah, this is the end of the episode for you viewers. I don't know when the next video will come out. It may be a while, but yeah, I don't know when this will release, but if it has, I hope you had a nice New Year, Merry Christmas at the time of recording this, and have a nice one. Bye.